Hey Redeemer, we wanted to make another update video and we hope this one finds you well. As you know, we wrapped up our sermon series, Race and the Gospel Community. And I know I was personally taught and encouraged and challenged by this series. It brought about conversations that were helpful and challenging and clarifying as well. And I want to encourage all of us to not treat this as if, okay, you know, those sermons are done. Let's kind of put a bow on this moment and just move on. No, we should be equipped by these sermons to continue the conversations that we're having, to continue the introspection and then the action that would follow that as well. So I want to thank Jeff and Sean for leading us through those topics. Next, members meeting. We have a members meeting, as you likely know, this Sunday, July 12th at 1 p.m. So it's for members only. We're going to do it online. But today we did send out two important documents. We sent out the pre-agenda document so you can see what we're going to talk about. We also sent out the budget for the 2020-2021 fiscal year. So please look at those things. And if you have any questions or have any kind of notes or comments, please tell us before Sunday. Before Sunday, reach out to one of your elders, but again, before Sunday. Next up, I know, we know that this kind of quarantine, this certainly living through this, the realities of this virus and being away from one another in person has gone on for a long time. We so badly want to be together again. We continue to work toward that. We continue to plan toward that and are just trying to move forward as carefully and as wisely and as lovingly as we can. We're going to talk more about that on Sunday at our members meeting, but know that we so badly want to be together and we know that you want that too. But we wanted to encourage you that even while we are apart in person, there is still so much happening in the life of our church. And we wanted to encourage you with some of that. As you know, the Coots family was able to leave to Atlanta, and we were able to say goodbye to them. I wanted to quickly mention that if your time if you're a member at Redeemer, and if your time with us is wrapping up, please let us know when your last kind of Sunday with us, in a sense, will be. We want to say goodbye to you the way we would in person. We just want to do that on video so that the family, the church family, can see that and say goodbye to you and know to pray for you. So please do reach out to us about that. We wanted to kind of maybe just highlight a few things. Our children's ministry, they're doing a great job with creating these resources, these videos. I know they're reading through the Jesus Storybook Bible, and they're doing songs. They're doing a lot of really cool stuff. So please make sure you're taking advantage of that, checking that out. One of the best things you can do is make sure you are on our YouTube page often, maybe even subscribing to our YouTube content. We put a lot of stuff on there throughout the week. We put songs on there that our musicians and singers record for us, and we know that's a blessing as well. So just make sure you're on our YouTube page and subscribe to all that so you can get the updates on the content that we post. Next up, home groups. With the Coots leaving, we were able to plan for the future of the home group that they were leading and hosting, and really happy that Devin and Vanessa Emmons will be hosting that home group in the future when they're able to physically host. But Josh Daly is now the leader of that home group, and so we're really excited about that. I know they are as well. I want to say thank you to the Emmons and to Josh for stepping up, and we look forward to the life of that home group and the health of that home group as well. The youth, they've been meeting online, and want to thank Stanyon and his crew who have been doing so much work to make sure that the students in the youth group, they're being cared for, they're being taught, instructed, they're being mentored still. And so really great job to all of you, and thank you very much. And there are things that we kind of pushed pause on when this all started. This quarantine and kind of being away from each other when this all started. And we had no idea how long we'd be on pause for. And so we know that we need to be taking steps forward, and we all want to see progress. And so We are in the final stages now of planning our equip classes. I'm planning the return of those classes, and so we're going to talk more about that in detail at our members meeting. But just be on the lookout for that. We're going to send out that information. Really excited that we're going to be able to do those. We're going to do them online, of course, and kind of meeting via Zoom. But we need to move forward. We want to see progress, and we're going to start doing that whenever and however we can, and we're going to do that with equip classes really soon. Lastly, we know that not being able to gather on Sundays is, in particular, really difficult. It's a really important part of kind of the worship life of an individual, certainly of a church. I just want to encourage you. This is something I actually taught the youth on recently in one of the online meetings. I want to encourage you to consider, to think about, to pray about how the Lord might be revealing himself to you in the mundane. We talk about the mundane, or we've talked about it for years, and we talk about it a lot, how the mundane parts of life really matter. But right now it kind of maybe feels to you like everything's mundane, right? And in a sense, it's maybe a little bit true. Maybe every day is really similar for some, or we're at least missing some really important things. But there's still so much beauty in ordinary life, in ordinary things. So I just want to encourage you to pray about, to think about, and to maybe even work at thinking and how the Lord might be revealing himself to you through the really simple parts of your daily life. And in seeing him more, you might taste and see that the Lord is really, really good, and that he desires our good and our joy even in such a difficult time. Again, we really miss you. We wish we could be with you, and we are working toward that, and we can't wait for that day. If there's anything we can do, please reach out. We would be happy to take any time that we can to speak or to talk with you. We love you, we miss you, and we will see you soon. Take care.